is Liza Rodriguez. I'm an education researcher. I work primarily with government agencies in Philadelphia and NGOs. It's an amazing, incredible experience to be here. I've never traveled to Asia before or China. I think the relationship building with the people that I will meet to learn from each other about how we do our work, but also to just share our cultural things. I'm incredibly privileged and honored to have this opportunity to be in China for 4 weeks and meet with different people working in education. I mean, that's an incredible and amazing experience. I have a special interest in learning about policies, programs, and practices over the past 10 years recent that are designed in China to improve education and social services and social welfare for rural migrants that have moved to the cities. I went to Dalian after Beijing, and then Nanjing, Suzhou, and then Shanghai. Well, it's been an incredible adventure. I've met very interesting and just good-hearted people. I think some of the highlights are organizations I've met that are dedicated, NGOs that are dedicated to improving education for vulnerable children and youth. So they're organizations that are trying to improve education for migrant children, for example. I visited an amazing school called the Dandelion School in Beijing. We talked to some of the teachers, the principal, and it was both inspiring and just really educational to learn about what they were doing to really strengthen the educational opportunities for migrant students. It's a very exciting time for China because it's a new, one key thing that I learned was that it's relatively new. Most NGO organizations have started in the early 2000s. There's a few that started in the 80s and 90s, but very few. So it's what's exciting, there's an entrepreneurial sort of vibe. And there's a lot of young people that are starting social enterprises. So really organizations that have a mission of really kind of improving some aspect of China's civil society, whether it's the environment or education or the elderly but it's mostly young people that are starting these organizations. So I think it's an emerging sector. There's a lot of energy, and I think in 10 to 15 years there's going to be a lot more. And I think that's good. I think this NGO sector is a great partner for both the private and the government sectors in sort of bridging some of the gaps in society.